everyone, welcome back to my vlog. So, for today's episode, I figured I'd answer some of the most common questions talaga when it comes to becoming a lawyer. Kasi I have several videos on this page about how to become a lawyer or paano ba buhay ng mga lawyers, no? These are all, of course, based on my personal experience and sa nakikita ko sa aking mga colleagues, no? And nakita ko doon yung curiosity ng mga tao. I think madaming gustong maging abogado. They just don't know the answers to most of their questions. Mga tanong na nasa utak ninyo na hindi nyo alam sinong tatanungin ninyo. So baka si Attorney Ralph na po ang tamang tao kasi ako naman may personal experience ako. Kaya ko sagutin yung ilan sa mga katanungan ninyo. Ito, kinategorize ko. So these are the 10 questions na common na tinanong sa aking page patungkol sa pagiging abogado. And I'll try to give you the answers in as fast as I can. No? So the first question na laging tinatanong ay, meron bang edad, may tamang age ba para ikaw ay kumuha ng pag-aabogasya? Ang sagot ko po doon ay wala naman po, okay? As a law student before, and as a law professor then, I have seen na regardless of age, okay? Nung nagtuturo po ako ng law, meron akong mga students in their 50s, meron in their 40s, meron in their 30s. Pero back when I was in law school, in Ateneo, karamihan we were on our mid-20s kasi fresh from college. So I think yung program ng Ateneo, more suited yung mga full-time students, meaning yung mga talagang after nila from graduating from college, diretso sila ng law school. But it's different in other law schools kasi they are more curated towards those who are working or those who have other careers or yung basic pag weekdays, no? Second question, common. Ito, nako, very common to. Magastos daw ba? Mahal ba ang mag-law school? Well, I think nadadaan naman yan lahat sa diskarte, lalo na a lot of the resources are available online. Yung ating mga Supreme Court cases are available online for free. And then yun naman pong ibang madami actually mga resources na available for free na sa internet, and then you have the library of your school, so you could also use that. You could borrow books, no? Kasi ang magastos lang naman po dyan, of course, apart from the tuition fee, which is from school to school naman, ay yung iyong mga materials in studying. The books na bibili ninyo that would be required, and yung everyday materials ninyo in going to class. Kasi others would prefer na naka-iPad, doon na yung mga reviewer nila, or not. Others naman are more comfortable with talagang yung mga hard copies, no? So ako during my time, nagsistart, may iPad na nun, may laptop na rin nun, of course, but nandun pa most of the students, I think 90% of the students still prefer the hard copy. So magastos during my time because the cases, you have to photocopy it, and then yung mga reviewers as well, and then of course you will buy books, and then so medyo magastos siya, and then it aids a lot kasi nakakatulong din yung mga school supplies, so yung mga highlighters, so that when you're reviewing, iba-iba yung mga kulay, and then when you're marking footnotes dun sa ano mo, so yun yung mga part na magastos for me, of course, aside from the tuition fee. The next question is, well, mahirap ba? Okay, the question is very relative, but in my case, I will be very honest, it was hard, but hindi siya yung mahirap na hindi kakayanin. With enough intelligence, determination, and passion, tsaka yung the will to really achieve your dreams, or if you really want to be a lawyer, yung laser focus, it's achievable, totally achievable, okay? And which leads me to the next question. May nagtanong actually nito na kailangan daw ba matalino? I wouldn't deny that it's part of the mix, okay? The mix of things that you will need. You will need intelligence, okay? Pero for me kasi, meron naman yung mga nadadaan din sa sipag, okay? Ako, I wouldn't say that I am the most intelligent. I do believe I'm intelligent, pero mas madaming matalino sa akin. Pero dinadaan ko sa sipag din to fill in the gaps, okay? Kung mas matalino sila, mas masipag ako. So, yung aking talino plus may sipag, I make sure na nakaka-level ako dun sa talagang mga magagaling na during my time at law school. The next question is, sa schedule, is it time consuming? Okay. Like what I said, in my law school at Ateneo, it was a program that was meant for full-time students. Okay, so mahihirapan ka if you're working. Pero other schools nga, they really cater to those who have a career, those who are working, those who have families. So merong mga executive class during the weekend. So is it time consuming? It's up to you on how much you can absorb, but other law students would really be devoting their entire day reviewing for their class. I'm that kind of student, so it was really time consuming for me. And then ilang years, well, of course, you have to take your 4-year degree in college, and then after graduating, you take 4 years of law school, granting na tuloy-tuloy ka, wala kang nababagsak on your repeat na subject. So it will be 4 years. The last year would be a review of all your courses, but that is different from the actual bar review that you will do after graduation of after the 4 years in law school. So the review would be less than 6 months, and then you take the bar then non, and then if it's still the same during my time in the next few years na manual pa rin, the checking would be manual, and it will take like 4 or 5 months before the results are released. So more or less, from the time that you enter law school, if tuloy-tuloy ka naman, it will take you around 5 years for you to become a full-fledged lawyer. That is adding to the 4 years in college, And then, okay, malaki ba ang sinasahod ng mga abogado? Malaki ba ang salary ng lawyers? Okay, it really depends on the career path that you want. Pero starting lawyers, for example, if you start with a firm, iba-iba kasi yan eh. It could be a small firm, a medium firm, or a large firm. So, iba-iba rin yung benefits doon and salaries, no? But you could also put up your own. Pwede na po agad mag-put up kayo ng sarili nyong law office. So it kind of works like it's like having your own like clinic or a business in that sense, kasi it's since you are the proprietor of that, no, it's your own office. So kung ano man ang profits nun and expenses nun, it's all under your plate. Okay, so if malakas yung office ninyo with a good location, then you will really earn a lot. Okay, and then for those naman who choose to go to the government, let's say magpa-public attorney's office, the entry level salary is very, very competitive, and then madami at maganda rin yung benefits. So I heard, oo. Because ako, when I became a lawyer, I own law firm na po agad. Then tuloy-tuloy na po yun. So that's how it was for me. And for me, it is rewarding. I would say na makakapag-save ka. And then for me kasi ang pagiging abogado, it's a slow rise. There is a momentum. So syempre you start na small time ka, wala ka pa masyadong clients, and then you get known as the years progress. And also your client base grow as the years progress. So sama na rin po doon yung financial, 'di ba? Career options. So, actually, banggit ko na kanina, the career options for you are you could go to a private firm, you could go to the government, or you could put up your own. Pwede rin yung iba, nag-NGO sila, or they join different organizations, or they teach, okay? Kasi the practice of law, it's not really defined na dapat nasa court ka. There are many different ways to practice law. And then, okay, is it hard if may family na I cannot really speak because I'm single, and at the time that I took up law school, I was single, obviously, no? So, but then again, like what I said, other schools or institutions are very friendly with those who have a career and have families. Ibig sabihin, you cannot really make law school your one and only priority, which goes to the last common question is, what if may work? Pwede ba? Well, again, when I was teaching in law school, most of my students were working. So our class would start at 6 And then talagang makikita mo na yung iba sa kanila naka-ID pa ng work nila or naka-uniform ng work nila. So it's totally possible. It's all about time management. And if your work would permit you to attend classes and have those little moments wherein you can review, then go ahead and go for it, apply, and go to law school, okay? The time for you to go to law school, if you're still thinking of it, is now, okay? Because if ipepetics mo pa siya next year, lumipas ang 3-4 at taon, if ginaw mo na siya 3 or 4 years ago, just imagine you could be already graduating now. So if you really decided or nandun ka sa point na you're like this, you don't know if you'll decide to go or not, then have some serious reflection, and then alam niyo talaga ano yung gusto niyo. So para naman hindi masayang ang panahon at ma-enjoy nyo na mahabang panahon ang pagiging abogado. So there again, I hope I have helped you with some of your questions, the questions on your mind, the questions that may be parang yun ang nagiging bottleneck for you to going to law school. Malay nyo, ito na, nasagot ko na yung mga tanong ninyo, and I do hope I have helped you. And with that, I have to say goodbye na dito sa aking vlog today. Bye!